Dallas Cowboys
In the building.
Let's
Yeah.
ride. 2026. Yeah.
There it goes.
The Angry Cowboys fan. Turn me up. Turn me up. Blue and silver, yeah, we back on the map. Whole league nervous every time that we snap. Dak in the pocket, cool under pressure. Throwing dots all day, couldn't do it no better. Lamb on the outside, breaking ankles for fun. Pickens talk slick, then he back up the run. Defense flying to the football mean. Every Sunday looking like America's team. Jerry made moves, now they all act surprised. Same folks hating, got the Cowboys on their minds. Every sports show got Dallas on the screen. Love us or hate us, we still run the scenes. This ain't the same old Cowboys. Nah,
Yeah.
we came to make noise. Stand up, every fan, raise your hands. This the year, everybody understand. We them boys. 2026, hear the whole crowd make noise. Blue stars, lighting up the night. Dallas ready, yeah, we built to fight. Ain't no fear, we've been waiting all year. Every touchdown got the stadium jumping. Cowboys Nation, we ain't bluffing. Off season different, everybody can tell. Front office moving like they breaking the spell. No more sitting on the sidelines waiting out a whole NFL. Watching Dallas creating. Mike don't practice, got intensity. Everybody buying into the chemistry. Every rep, every drill, every hit. That's the mindset built for this. Talk, cheap. Championships cause pain. Every workout, every drop of rain. Everybody eat when the team succeed. That's the culture every locker room needs. If you doubted us, keep watching. If you counted us out, keep talking. Every headline fueling the fire. Every critic just take us higher. Sunday lights, whole city alive. Every fan know the mission is survive. Fourth quarter, Dak still calm. Drive downfield, ring the alarm. Blue helmets, silver pants, whole stadium filled with faithful fans from Arlington all across the globe. Cowboys pride, everybody know history heavy, but we carry it proud. Here to star shine bright through the crowd. New chapter, new identity, one heartbeat, one family. We them boys. 2026, hear the whole crowd make noise. Blue stars, lighting up the night. Dallas ready, yeah, we built to fight. We're running, we ain't hiding. Cowboys Nation, we united. From the kickoff to the final whistle blow, this our time. Let's go, Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. One team, one star, one mission.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, Cowboys Nation? And I see we got some Eagles fans in here as well. Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. It's good to see each and every one of y'all. Welcome to the Angry Cowboys Fan Podcast live stream. And we are off the hills of going behind enemy lines, going over to the bird section with Leo Bridgewater and a number of dope Philadelphia Eagles content creators. Was over there by myself with you guys. So I wasn't by myself. Y'all was tearing them up in the chat, and I truly appreciate it. But the thing is, tearing it up with a respectful mindset. That's what I love to see. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know how we start these things off. Got to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Got to say what's up to people that's tuning in from Hoodie Cush's YouTube channel, as well as the Angry Cowboys Fan TikTok. Yeah, first time going live really over on TikTok. So if you ain't following your man on TikTok, make sure you head over to TikTok. Check out the Angry Cowboys Fan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Miss Matrix, we had a time, didn't we? Yeah, it was super fun. It was super fun. And I'm going to talk about it whenever we get to the meat and potatoes. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and bring in the... Is he right there? Nah, well, hold on. I'll bring him in a few minutes because I got the homie Hoodie Cush in the back waiting. He's going to be coming up, you know. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get into giving shouts out to the people, because that's who's important over here is the people. So we got Jeremy Betts in the house. What's going on, Jeremy Betts? Yo, salute, brother. Thank you for being the day one. Thank you for being Angry Cowboys Fan family. That's what I'm talking about. All right. We got little Dallas Cowboy. Yay. Hey, little Dallas Cowboy. We're going to call you Big Dallas Cowboy over here because you a big dog. That's what I'm saying. You know, and I know that, you know, our takes on a specific player may not align, but at the end of the day, this is what aligns. You know what I'm saying? So we all Dallas Cowboys fans out here, so we can respect each other's takes, even if we don't agree with them. That's what I love about the community that we have over here. So, all right, let's see who else we got. All right, Jeremy Betts on both of them. Go ahead. He got two windows open for Hoodie Cush, as well as open for your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I love to see it. We got Miss Matrix in the building. Yes, she was over there at the bird section in that comment section handling business. That's what I'm talking about. When Leo said, yeah, you know, we got some females over here that can do the damn thing. I wasn't, you know, saying that they didn't by no means, because I hear Linda, she be off the chain, and she is off the chain whenever she's in that comment section. So we got our ladies over here that's off the chain in this comment section as well. So shout out to all you ladies that are in the chat. Thank you guys for being here and being DC for life, as well as being the Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Miss Linda, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. And no, we didn't touch. It didn't touch a nerve. It didn't touch a nerve. You know, respectfully, it did not touch a nerve. But I truly appreciate you being here and you know, supporting your man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know you don't support the Dallas Cowboys. Oh man. So we got Mr. Mojo in the house, and let me see if my brother is here. My brother is here, so we're gonna go ahead and bring up my brother from another mother, Mr. Hoodie Cush.
What's the deal, everybody? How's everybody doing this lovely evening?
Yo, we doing pretty good, bro. Doing pretty good. And the thing is, chat, guess what? This man is going on a double header. He's going on a double header. Oh, you don't
know? I was planning on 10 o'clock, but
he said 10 o'clock came a little early.
I'm here with my guy, man.
All right.
10 o'clock. I'm here with my guy. What's the deal?
Ain't nothing, bro. Ain't nothing. Glad you got the night off so we can go ahead and talk Dallas Cowboys talk.
Because
yes, sir. That's 24/7, 365, no days off.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Factual.
We got John Cofield in the building. What's going on with you? Big Dow 8604. What's happening with you? How you doing? How you living?
How's
All
everybody
right.
tonight, man? Big Dow, what's the deal with you, man? John Cofield, Mr. Mojo, Linda Conyers. I want Linda Conyers. Okay, I want to make sure. Miss Matrix, Blaze, what's the deal with you? How's everybody?
Blaze, Scott Johnson in the house. And guess what we're going to do tonight? Like we do, because I was able to get Restream back up and running, was able to afford Restream. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Big Perm in the building. What's going on with your Perm? Didn't in the house. Hey, are you on TikTok? Because we streaming everywhere, bro.
Apparently I have a Twitch.
Yo, bro, I seen all those icons up there. I was like, okay, so we streaming to Twitch, we streaming to X, we streaming to TikTok as well as YouTube, man. We in there like
how we get it, bro. Let's get it how we get it, man.
Absolutely. Yo, I'm gonna start off first and foremost. I want to start off with this. Hats off to the homie Rome. 37,000 subscribers, all the way on his way to 100.
You're not supposed to see my hairline, but yeah, indeed. Rome is a special dude. Let y'all see my hairline.
My hairline right here, bro.
Well, I mean, but you know, I get
but
it. That's life. There we go. Now I'm back. Okay.
You didn't see me live on TikTok. I asked you, bro. I asked you if we was live on TikTok. You was like, yes. I was like, oh, good. Hell yeah, we going. But
hey, let's get it, man.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
TikToks, Twitch, something, whatever you want to call it. Hey, we here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And I gotta fix my camera real quick because TikTok, I'm cutting my head off a little bit.
Man, that's my guy, man. I fucks with Rome. It's heavy. I fucks with Rome heavy.
Yeah, man. Rome is the big homie. He is the big homie.
I gotta make
showing everybody. He's showing everybody in Cowboys Nation that, yo, you put in that hard work, you keep that dedication, and you want to go ahead and press record, you could get up to 37,000 subscribers and everybody rocking with you. And he ain't done yet. That man's so charismatic, you know he ain't done yet.
Oh no, not in the slightest. He's probably one of 5 stand-up dudes that I've met just in this space here. You know what I'm saying? I've got nothing but gracious praise from him and several others. You know what I'm saying? And it means a lot because again, like last season, I kind of psyched myself out. You know what I'm saying? But guys like yourself, Rome, even Tuck was like, bro, don't. I mean, I understand it seems like the sky is falling, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Don't quiet yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I chose to not quiet myself. I'm going to be loud and boisterous about it.
Absolutely. You get up there, you represent Hoodie, Kush, and the Cowboys. And I mean, on some realness, man, you want to keep that Basement Boys, go ahead and go trademark that thing.
I would like to, but I know that they're a bigger channel. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I want to do is, even though I think I had it first, but they've grown exponentially. You know what I'm saying? Right. So who am I to tell them, yo, bro, y'all got to nah, I don't. I kind of like Cushion the Cowboy Smoke Hour.
I like it too. I
love Cushion the Cowboy Smoke Hour. That's me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like we get our smoke on, we talk some football, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, people in the chat, who be vibing whenever Hoodie Kush go live? Who be vibing to that Cushion the Cowboy song? Yeah. Y'all be saying that shit in my sleep, bro. Cushion the Cowboys. Wake up like, damn.
It hit, and that's what made me feel like. Sorry, that's what gave me more. What's the word? Yeah, it's punching me in my chest today.
Yeah, got a hold of you.
That's what gave me a little bit more confidence. You know what I'm saying? That song, it's just a song, right? It's just an intro, but the response that I got from it gave me a lot more confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I was like, fuck it, let's keep it going.
Yeah, see? And see?
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Matrix said that thing slap. He said
Unfortunately,
pass.
Big Dal, I don't think I could
Big Dal.
pass that through the computer, but I would not mind. I can't pass it through the computer. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Matrix said that song track that track slap, man.
I appreciate
like
you.
that
I've been toying around with a few other things. I mean, I got a few more that I want to introduce just to see, just to gauge. But for the most part, I like what I have. I like it. I like it the way it is.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I had to revamp my intro to the live and everything. You know, I got the last one that I had. You know, I had Jadeveon Clowney's name in it and stuff, and I'm like, I can't use that, so we had to update real quick. Yo, shout out.
And that's something I'm learning. Like every year is different. You know what I'm saying? So if every year is going to be different, why can't you can still have the same premise. You're still Angry Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? But your intro can upgrade too. You know what I'm saying? My intro can upgrade too every year. You know what I'm saying? Because every year is a new year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got some people that's like, man, go back to that old intro that you got. Go back to the old intro. And whenever people say that, I try to like, all right, for this video, we'll go ahead and hit the old intro.
Yeah.
So, and believe me, Cowboys Nation, those intros, those are handmade. I mean, not the music wise. I'll keep it a buck, man. I use AI on some of the music, but like putting the pictures and the videos and stuff like that, that's all manual. You know,
that's something that I'm working on. I'm working on getting better at. You know what I'm saying? Because I use cap cuts, but it's kind of wonky a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something that I'm trying to get used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can at least on my intros, even when I'm going to like put up shorts or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to use cap cuts, and it's intricate, but it works. You know what I'm saying? It does a good job, and it uploads straight to YouTube, so I can't argue with it.
Absolutely. Hold on real quick. What's up, baby? Cassidy don't want to stay. All right. Tell him to come in here when he get here. All right. My wife got to go pick up the grandson. He was going to stay with his cousins, but he's like, I want to go back home. So.
Yeah, hey, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got my young buck sleeping over here in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to the young buck.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he did something. And oh, god damn it! I gotta make sure all my things are put away. I'm just gonna say that. I think he did something earlier, and
Oh no!
Little
was
fucker.
that the reason why the camera wasn't working?
No, I don't think that's it. No.
Okay. Did the restart and stuff work?
Yeah.
That
cleared up everything. So we back in full effect. You know what I'm talking about?
So some technical advice that I will give everybody: make sure if you're messing with a computer or you're messing with your phone, restart it every now and then. Because
Angry a big dude. I've met Angry in person. He a pretty big dude. You know what I'm saying?
Who said I wasn't a good dude?
No, I said big. Bundy. Cal Bundy said you could tell Angry a big dude.
Nah, bro. I just got my little brother's shirt on.
I wish I could say that. I'm just a big dude. Like 6'4", 280. I'm just a big dude, man.
Yeah. You taller than me.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like 6'3". I'm 6'3 and a half, 6'3 and a quarter, but I weigh 300 pounds. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bro. Shit, I ain't gonna do my shit.
Yeah, bro, it's them Debbie cakes. They be killing me.
They just keep calling you. Keep calling you.
Yeah, bro, I'm like Pookie with them Debbie cakes, especially Nutty Bars. Boy, I'm on them.
These home cooked meals I keep cooking, man. I gotta stop. I gotta slow down.
Yo, what was the on the menu today?
I did chicken cutlets, and I did some breaded shrimp. She made the sides, mixed veggies and a pasta.
bro, don't say it like that.
Oh
he was like, she made the
shit,
side.
I enjoyed it. Like I tore down that entire goddamn plate. I'm
Yes,
saying,
sir.
but like she didn't know, like when I started cooking in the kitchen, I was a chef for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So when I start cooking in the kitchen, I already have a menu in mind and I just like to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And she was just trying to be helpful. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Which I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Yeah,
You
shout out
wanna
to
help me
Mama
out with the
Kush.
sides? Yeah, you wanna help out with the sides? Cool. But for the most part, I don't want you touching my kitchen. Get the fuck out of my kitchen. Like, what you doing? Like, this is my kitchen right now. Like, it's your kitchen tomorrow when you want to do stuff in the crock pot. Tonight, my kitchen. Like, but no,
Yeah,
she did a good job. Always does. Always does.
Bundy asked how tall am I? I'm 6'3" and a half. You know, what's that joke? Depending on what convenience store I walk out of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buddies.
man. Yo, as far as on the field, Mr. Mojo, as far as on the field, like, yeah, but I'll keep it a buck with you. In my younger years, I had a learning deficiency, so I really couldn't grasp the playbook a lot. So I was second string in a lot of the teams, but I was also used like second string on offense. I was a second string tight end, but on defense, I was used as a Swiss Army knife, first string. If they needed a defensive tackle to go in, that's me. If they needed a linebacker to go in, that's me.
Mm.
You know, a gunner on special teams, like that's me. I was a glorified CJ Goodwin.
I heard that. I know when I was playing, I didn't really I didn't have a learning deficiency. I just didn't take to the damn playbook. It was just I started out as a wide receiver. I missed like 2 practices and I got demoted. Okay. Yeah, the quotes are for a reason. I got demoted to the defensive line, which was probably the greatest promotion I've ever gotten because I got to hit people.
Yeah.
Like I got to hit people. So like as far as a playbook is concerned, never really had one. You know what I'm saying? It was all right, get in, you're on the right side. You already know. You see the ball, go get it. So I saw the ball. First game I ever played, I had 6 sacks and 8 tackles.
6 sacks and 8 tackles.
Yeah.
Nigga was doing the thing, boy.
Unfortunately, the opposing team was lighting ass. Mind you, I was only like 6'3", 175. I was a little guy.
Salute to you, Steven. What's up with you? Everybody that done slipped in the house. Bro? Yo, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, man. 6 sacks. I ain't never been on that. Yeah, but I did get my tackles.
It was only a one-time thing. Didn't happen again. It never happened again. A sack here, a sack there, tackle for loss, maybe a forced fumble here or there, but it wasn't like 6 sacks every game. No, I wish. Man. I would have took football more serious then.
You know then,
like you getting with the wrong crowd, started smoking and partying and doing all that. Like,
it was a
hindsight 2020. If I was to go back to 14 years old and my freshman year, knowing what I know now, I would have took it so serious.
Yeah. I'll be talking with my boy. Shout out to Sin. I'll be talking to my boy. It's like, bro, if we had then what they have now.
Do me a favor, Angry. Put me in backstage real quick.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me get you. All right. Yeah, Cowboys Nation, man. If we would have had back then, back in the 90s and stuff, what we got now as far as technology and everything, I would have been a straight A student. But because I was a dumbass back then and I didn't want to learn, I was, high C, high C, low B. But you live and you learn, and now I try to soak in as much as possible. I try to learn as much as possible. But let's see the chat real quick before we get into it. I saw Keystone Cowboy up in here. Keystone Cowboy is in the house. Such a knowledgeable dude when it comes to it. Ain't even just the Cowboys. It's football. It's college football. It's the draft. It's those best kept secrets that you have in the draft that people may not be looking at. If you ever got a question when it comes to one of those pet cats in the draft that you think a majority of the teams ain't looking at but may slip through the cracks, Keystone's your dude. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Keystone's your dude. He knows what it is. He makes it do what it do. And another one, shout out TP Wade, a Giants fan. What's going on with your brother? It was good to have you over behind enemy lines at the bird section. And yo, you represent your Giants to the fullest, brother. And I respect the hell out of that. Yo, shout out to you, man. Let me see, yo. All right, he ain't back yet. Yeah, so shout out to you. But I do want to talk about that. And let me end that whole CFT Rome. Congratulations on your 37. Sorry, I don't want to shortchange you. 37,000 subscribers. I ain't got to say if you're not subscribed to Rome and CFT, because all y'all that are in here are subscribed to Rome and CFT. But shout out to them. Much congratulations from over here at the Angry Cowboys Fan. But and another thing I want to do, Cowboys Nation, I want to put this to rest right now. Y'all know if you rock with the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel, I don't report on personal stuff that goes on with the players, whether that's past or present. And excuse me, I had a lot of people asking me if I was going to comment on Tony Romo. That's a no-no. I'm not going to. I'm not going to comment on what he does in his personal life because that's his personal life. I'm here to talk about football. Like I said before, if a birthday happens or, maybe a person becomes a father or somebody passes away in their family, knock on wood that doesn't happen. Or if somebody gets injured, I will send my prayers and condolences, congratulations, whatever is required. But as far as talking about personal stuff like charges and infidelities and stuff like that, nah, this ain't the channel for it. You know what I'm saying? I respect their privacy. And I'm not saying that nobody else does. I'm not saying that nobody respects their privacy. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I'm kind of overstepping a boundary, if you feel what I'm saying. So that's why I won't talk about it. But all I can say is, Tony, you fumbled while you were a player. Don't fumble the bag now. But all right, we back in the building. Booyah. Kush is back in the building. What's my co-host channel? Yo, plug your channel in, brother. Nope. You on mute.
There we go. How about now?
Yes,
Can you hear me
sir.
now? Good.
Yes, sir.
The channel is called Kush and the Cowboy Smoke Hour, presented by the Smokehouse. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on YouTube, X, and apparently now Twitch. Who knew? Who knew?
He said
but yeah,
apparently.
That's what you me, man. Like, oh, look at that. The Super T 214 sent you a GOAT trophy. 1,000 jewels.
Oh, got the GOAT trophy, 1,000 jewels.
Dope.
Yo,
dope. I don't know
T.
what that is or what that means, but yeah.
Bro,
I'll take it.
I wish I could I can't even bring it up on the screen. Ain't that something? Restream. Come on now. Y'all need to allow me to bring the GOAT trophy on the screen.
Don't be rude. There we go. There it is. Now I see the GOAT trophy.
Yeah, got the GOAT trophy. That's what's up. I truly appreciate you, Super T. 214 up in the building. Yo, y'all gotta let me know.
But
like y'all gotta really let me know. Like, what are the jewels? Like, yeah. I am so oblivious. I'm gonna check that out. I know it's some dope stuff though. It got to be dope stuff.
Look, it's all recognition and it's well deserved and well appreciated too. Well appreciated, man.
That's what I'm saying,
Randy
man.
McIntyre, what's the Disney, my guy?
Randy, what's going on with you? Hey, yo.
So I'll watch
just sub to your channel, family.
Oh, I appreciate you, Cal Bundy. I appreciate you, bro. That means a lot to me, bro. Real talk.
Absolutely. Now, what was you going to say, brother?
I was watching a stack earlier with Zach Walchuk, Lady 2I, and BB Crown King. That would be Ryan Broadus. And a question was asked: what position are we overthinking? What position are we? Are we? What position are we underappreciating right now as constructed on this team?
What position, as it's constructed now? I'm gonna say something controversial. The cornerback position. I believe that is underappreciated. That is going under the radar. People are worried too much about the cornerback position when I don't think you should be worried that much, especially with the defensive front that you have. Will be able to get home, interior pressure from the DTs, creating quarterbacks to have to roll out of that collapsing pocket. And when they collapse, you're getting in the hands of Donovan Ezaraku and Rashawn Gary, not giving them enough time to reach their mark on the field when it comes to the receivers.
Facts.
We good. I mean, you can always better your situation.
Mhm.
But if we had to play a game now, I feel we're good.
I agree. That was probably one of my one spots where I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think we are overthinking the cornerback room. But I'm going to answer a question. Hazy Hayes. I am in Magnolia, New Jersey. I'm originally from Chester, Pennsylvania, which is like 20 minutes away from the pigeon coop. So I'd like to think that I made the right choice in my life, unlike, a brother of mine. But that's neither here nor there. Right now, I live in Magnolia, New Jersey. So playing field, I think I'm still not 100% familiar with all of Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I know how to get to the damn shore. Who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? Camden is Camden. We all know Camden. That's like North Philly. What is that? Kensington. Not a good spot. But Plainfield, I've heard of. I've probably driven through, but I'm not 100% familiar.
Where did I go? What was that? Was it Oaks? Oaks, Pennsylvania?
Well,
Let me
where's
see.
that?
Let me see.
Pennsylvania. Believe it or not, Stephen White, we have a lot more good film than you think on our corners. The thing is, it's what corner do we have that good film on? Do we have good film on Deron Bland over the past 2 years? No. There is no good film on Deron Bland unless you want to count the Washington game. But if you look at Kobe Durant, there's good film on him. If you look at Darion Kendrick, there's actually good film on him. And even if you want to take it a step further, you go back a couple of years before the injury. Josh Butler, it's great film on him. So it's not like we don't have good film. It's just what players do we have the film on? Even Reddy Stewart last season, I think Reddy Stewart, he was one of the bright spots.
Yeah.
If James, Shamar James, if Shamar James was our bright spot in the linebacker room, then Reddy Stewart was a bright spot in the corner room.
Yeah, and right here, Keystone definitely has a point, and this is the only thing that would really give me pause on the cornerback room is being injury prone. With Siobhan Rebel Jr. just getting that brace off of his knee, and Deron Bland and his continual foot issue. Keystone, you right about that. But as far as talent wise in the ceiling, we good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Ewing, I like what you're talking there. I like how you're thinking. Kobe Durant and Bland outside are your outside corners, and Downs and Jalen Thompson interchanging the slot CB. Here's my thing with that. I want to push back on that last part. Downs and Jalen Thompson. Okay. Downs and Jalen Thompson are literally a mirror image of each other, just a few years apart. Well, like 5-6 years apart. But they're literally a mirror image of each other. They can do a lot of the similar things. I brought up Reddy Stewart for a purpose. Reddy Stewart, not only can he play the nickel corner, he can also come in as your safety. And let's not forget, Elijah Clark is still here. You know what I'm saying? Now, we may not have, believe it, he's a better coverage safety than what we had. You know what I'm saying? And you saw what he did in special teams. So that just that play in and of itself shows you that he has something to him. Okay, so I think, me personally, it'll be a Reddy Stewart, Caleb Downs interchanging type deal. That's how I'm seeing it. And if Deron Bland isn't, say Deron Bland ain't back by week 4, week 5, week 1, it's going to be Shavon Revel. And honestly, I think Devin Moore's got something to say about this. I honestly think Devin Moore's got something to say about this.
Okay, I'm trying to get to my. I've created a 53-man roster in my projection, what I feel is going to make the team, and I'm trying to get to that real quick.
Oh shit, I got to get on that then.
Yeah,
I might reveal mine on Monday, and have you on when we do it though.
Absolutely, man, absolutely.
So I'm probably gonna have to skate out of work early for that one. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to leave work early for that one.
Now I don't want you to fumble in the bag now, but
no. Mm-mm.
He said,
Mm-mm. That's my bread and butter. That keeps the lights on.
Absolutely, man. I can't find it. Damn it! I swear. Anyway, let's see. You said that he don't believe that Reddy Stewart makes the team. No sponsors in the building.
Quite the contrary. Quite the contrary.
All right, what you mean by that?
I think Shotty brought him over. I think Shotty wanted him here. I think Shotty took a look at that corner room last season and said, "Yeah, we're not even close to being what we want to be." He went out and got 2 guys off of practice squads. 2 dudes who were, I think they both were UDFAs. Him and Traquez Bridges.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we already know the Cowboys' track record with UDFAs. We love a UDFA. You know what I'm saying? So, and to have him come in and perform the way that he did, was he perfect? No. No one on this defense was perfect, but he was more of a bright spot than a hindrance. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Traquez Bridges doesn't make it on this roster. I think, unfortunately, Josh Butler might not make it on this roster. You know what I'm saying? And I like Josh Butler, but we got a lot of heads in that room, dude. And I want to be honest, I really don't think we're going to end up moving on from a lot of corners because of the injury issues. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we're going to move on from a lot of corners. I think we're probably going to move on from a few edges.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, what's your edge room looking like? I know you said you were going to do it this Monday. I don't want you to spoil anything.
No.
But
if I'm projecting anything right now, before I even start that whole 53-man, if I'm going to project anyone who's on the bubble, because I remember I did a roster bubble video a couple weeks back. I'm, as much as I'm an advocate for Sam Williams, he's definitely on the bubble. Because if you're looking at what Christian Parker is personally doing with Maris Leofau, and you think that Sam Williams ain't in trouble, he is. I mean, shit. Even James Houston might be on the bubble, unfortunately. And I think he's probably the purest pass rusher that we have. I'm not saying he's the best. He's the purest pass rusher. That is his skill. That is what he does.
Okay, I'm about to say this thing ain't loading up for me. Come on now. I'm gonna see if I can bring this in, and show y'all what I'm working with when it comes to the 53-man roster that I'm talking about. Let's see, and y'all forgive me. We trying to fly this plane in the air right now, as we work on it. But let me see if I can do this here. Let's go to the screen share. All right, y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all can see that. Y'all let me know if y'all can.
Huh? Okay, here we go.
You can see it now?
Yeah, I can see it.
I bet. Get that off there. All right, so this is my 53-man roster right here. Y'all see, I got it all written out, all the way down to the IPP pathways, the injured reserve, as well as the cut list, practice squad as well.
Oh, I gotta find that graphic. I need that graphic.
Yeah, man. Yo, chat, y'all let me know if y'all can see it. All right, y'all let me know if y'all can see it in the chat. All right, boom, I can see it definitely right there. Good deal. All right, so we, obviously we start out with the quarterbacks. Obviously, Dak Prescott, year one, Sam Howell, year two, and that me. And I'm thinking that we're only going to carry 2 quarterbacks.
I think you're spot on with the quarterback. I really believe that Will Grier was brought back in for the sole purpose of trying to develop Joe Milton more. And if that doesn't work out, Sam Howell, I think, is already going to be the number 2. So I mean, that'll decide. Will Grier will decide whether we have 3 or we run with 2.
Oh,
continue, sir.
They said it was small. I don't want it to be small now. Let me see if I can fix this. All right, so next, the running back room. Obviously, you have Javonte Williams here in the RB1. You got Jadon Blue as your RB2. I know I'm a fond believer in Malik Davis, but I have this feeling that they're going to go with Jadon Blue in that position. Then I got Phil Maffa. The RB3 with Hunter Lipke as your fullback RB4 to flesh out that room. Then the tight ends, I'm carrying 3 tight ends. Jake Ferguson, number 1, Brevin Spanford, number 2, with Michael Trigg at number 3. Then we go into the wide receivers. We know CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Ryan Flournoy. This is gonna surprise some people. I got Jonathan Mingo at wide receiver 4. And then Kevontae Turpin. And the tackle positions, I have Tyler Guyton, Terrence Steele. We have Nate Thomas right here. And I believe I picked Ajani Cornelius for the last one. Yep, I picked Ajani Cornelius for the last one. So with the offensive guards, we have Tyler Smith, Tyler Booker, TJ Bass, as well as, I want to say that's Trevor Keegan. Yeah, Trevor Keegan. There we go. And center, you got Cooper Beebe. I'm only keeping one center because if your center gets injured, then we can move somebody like TJ Bass from the guard position over to the center position.
Yeah, TJ Bass has been, from what I understand, during OTAs, TJ Bass has been taking a lot of center snaps.
Yeah. And I see that Ewing says he got Schoon over Trigg, and Dallas Cowboys' typical way of moving, you might be right. Schooney might be over Trigg, but if it were me, and obviously it's not me building this roster, but if it were me, I'd pick the threat. I'd pick the threat, and that's Trigg. Schoonmaker just hasn't proven himself to be a threat to me. Yeah.
Now, the thing I'll say about Luke Schoonmaker is, someone said a couple nights ago that Schooney definitely does all the right things. He's where he's supposed to be. He does the right things.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Hold on real quick. I'm going to stop sharing. My grandson want to say hi. Say what's up.
Hey, y'all.
Say hey.
What's up, young fella?
Say how about them Cowboys? All right, man. Have a good night. Love you, buddy. He's like, okay.
Luke Schoonmaker, he does all the right things. I'm not going to sit here and lie. As far as being where he's supposed to be in the spots where he's supposed to be, he does all the right things. But there is more that's needed from him. And unfortunately for Luke Schoonmaker, he doesn't have the athleticism of even a Jake Ferguson. So I honestly believe, not discounting your take because it's just as valid. You made a valid point, and I'm pretty much mirroring what you're saying as far as Luke Schoonmaker's talents and what he can do. But there
Mhm.
is a lot that he can't do, and
Right.
I think if in the realm of evolution that Shoddy wants, I think Michael Trigg gives you a better chance at evolution, evolving the room. You know what I'm saying? And another thing about Luke Schoonmaker is sort of like the Mingo comment down bottom. Um, if if Luke Schoonmaker really was going to make a push to be on this team, how was it that one UDFA already took his spot at tight end two, and Brevin Spanford?
Ooh.
And now we're looking at Michael Trigg coming in as a UDFA who could potentially take his spot too. So like that's what you got to look at. Even when it comes to Jonathan Mingo, yeah, Jonathan Mingo's a big body, good X receiver, but we also cut Ryan Flanoy last year in training camp. We brought him
Mm.
back, and he took Mingo's spot. Not just Mingo, Turpin and Tolbert. He jumped three dudes for the number three wide receiver spot, and we're saying that it's solidified just from his production. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my pushback on it. Not discounting your take. It's very
No,
valid.
no,
Very valid.
no, absolutely. Ain't no disrespect or anything like that, bro. Come on now. But
Indeed, indeed.
as far as Mingo, was he hurt last year or was that the year before?
Mingo did start on the IR. He had I
Okay.
think it was either a hamstring or something with the leg. I know it was something with his leg. So he did start the year on IR. He played in what, 6 games, I think, but very limited. He really didn't get many snaps. He was probably run blocking. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. He probably had like 3 targets. I'm gonna have to look in on that.
Right. And I mean, you ain't like you talk about the he says Michael Trigg not making the team this year's new UDFA fetish. My thing is this, like when we go for UDFAs, they usually work out. And I mean, people can say what they want about Terrence Steele, you know. You can say what you want about Tony Romo, but they usually work out. Cavante Turpin, Butter Aubrey, they usually work out, you know. So I trust whatever talent scout is going out there and scouting these UDFAs to bring them in and, bring them in for a cup of coffee. Because have there been some misses? Yes, there's been some misses, but there's been a lot of hits, especially in recent memory. But I feel what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I'm looking at this Mingo thing here. And in the 2025 NFL season, Jonathan Mingo recorded 5 targets and 1 catch while playing in 6 games for the Dallas Cowboys. That's not enough. That's not enough to keep you here.
Well, I don't think he's developed a rapport. He's been here long enough, but he hasn't been out on the field long enough to develop a rapport and a trust with Dak Prescott.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
So he could possibly get in that groove during training camp and wow some people. And I believe he has that body type. And on a good day, he embodies what I feel Brian Schottenheimer wants to bring to the team and how the team looks, as far as physically.
I agree. I mean, I like Jonathan Mingo. I wanted to see him succeed here. Watching how Cooper Rush, decided he didn't. It's either he couldn't get it to him or he just didn't want to. I don't know. And then starting the year on the IR. You know what I'm saying, that and watching Ryan Flournoy come in and overtake you. You know what I'm saying, not just by one spot, by 3. You know what I'm saying? So after being cut, like those things matter. You know what I'm saying? As much
Right.
as I like Turpin probably won't see him much on the field as much as you have past years. I think he's
Yeah.
going to be more what we pay him for. You know what I'm saying? We pay
Yeah.
him for his special teams production. So you're probably not going to see a lot of him as a wide receiver if in case Jonathan Mingo works out. if in case Marquez Valdez Scantling works out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Let me bring this back up and go through the rest of the stuff that I got so we can get back and discuss it. What in the world? No, that's not what I want to do. Man, I'm gonna have to get up to Henny level because he know how to share his screen and have him on it.
yeah.
I'll get there. I promise, Cowboys Nation. I'll get there. All right.
What you can do is down at the bottom of your screen. Down at the bottom of your screen, they have a joint ski where you'll have
Okay,
like
there it
different
is.
boxes.
There it is. Right here.
Lamb.
Right here, family. There it is.
Those guys are options too. Marcus Valdez Scantling, Denzel Mims. These guys have an opportunity. Now let's be honest. Marcus Valdez Scantling is more of a camp body. Yes, he's a veteran. Yes, he's won a Super Bowl. But if we're gonna look at what Shotty is working towards, he's got younger bodies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Marcus Valdez Scantling has probably been in the league just as long as Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? So if your quarterback is the oldest guy on your team, yeah, I'm fine with having younger weapons. You know what I'm saying? Now, not saying that his presence won't be appreciated because it can. Denzel Mims, he has NFL experience. You know what I'm saying? It's just injuries derailed it. So
word. I respect people that put 53 roster up. Kudos, Angry. Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I had just gotten done with a video and I was like, I want to put my 53 man roster up to see to see what the team would look like if they went in this direction. Did I just
what I think I'm going to do about along the lines of this, right? You're 53. I'm thinking about just putting up the entire 93, and as we go along, you know what I'm saying, I'll have my projection, but yet, as we go along, we'll see the fat start to trim in real time.
Yo, and that's gonna be super dope. Like doing the 53 man roster with people that come to the Cushion the Cowboys live. That's dope. That's super dope. All right, where we at? We are at the defensive.
But good. Huh? No. Toxic Splendor said he wants to see Robinson at running back. You'll get your chance. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we got the defensive tackle position. We know that the first three are going to be Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, and Otito Ogbonya. Then you got Jay Toya. Then you got LT Overton. And then after LT Overton, you got Jonathan Bullard. I'm keeping 6 defensive tackles on the team. All right. Then we go to the outside linebacker position, whether left or right. You got Rashawn Gary, Sam Williams, James freaking Houston.
That's James Houston.
Yeah.
Man, that's James Houston, dog.
Then you got Donovan as a Raku. Then you got Malachi Lawrence. Yeah, that's who that is, right? Yep, Malachi Lawrence. And then you have my dark horse, Maurice Leofau. So I'm going to stick with 6 outside linebackers.
He's got a spot on this team, dog. He's got a spot on this team.
I truly believe so, bro.
Under the radar, dog. I don't know what Matt Eberflus was thinking. I mean, of course we do now. Favoritism is key, but I don't know what he was thinking. Like, bruh, just even in that first Eagles game, watching how chippy he was. I want that on the field. That on the field. If you ain't got no douchebag in you, I don't want you on the field. I'm not gonna let you push me around, dog. Like Elijah Clark last year in that one play, literally started it all. That one play, he got dog in him. He has a fight. I never say die. Marist going down there. Oh, you want to grab up my guy? Nah, we ain't doing that. You're not pushing us around. That's what I want. I want a team like that. A team, not just one dude. And last season, we had a few dudes, and then the rest of them were docile. I'm tired of that
Right.
shit. Ain't y'all? Ain't y'all?
And then you look at Elijah Clark, and shout out to Elijah Clark. Every time I say his name, I gotta say what's up. It's like it's not full grown dog yet. You know, it's like Scrappy Doo, like let me at him type of dog that you can definitely mold into a killer pit bull. That determination that he had, and we go back to the Philadelphia Eagles game on that kickoff. Like, bro could have gave up. Like after that, he could have gave up and just trotted, took that off because they had the tackle at hand. But this man got the hell up, chased down the carrier of the ball and popped it out, created the fumble. That's definitely the dog that you want on the team, the type of attitude you want on the team.
For sure. You know why we didn't lose the Packers game? You want to know why we didn't lose the Packers game? Because Maris Leofold made sure we wasn't going to lose the Packers game. When he smacked the shit out of Matthew Golden, bruh, again, it was one of those moments. Bruh, no. This ain't 2023. This ain't 2023. Y'all came in here thinking we were soft. We're not soft.
Yeah.
Booker, brother, when he was saying what he was saying at the draft show, at the draft, yeah, I want to see the love leave your eyes. That's some shit. Now you got a dude named Jay Sean Barham who's walking in the door and talk about, oh, you want to go to Oklahoma? You can find out. I need that. I need all that. I'm going to be honest because that's how I was. That's how I was. 6 sacks, 8 tackles. I didn't get them. I didn't get them just because they were soft. I got them because I had something in me that said, no, you two were not stopping me. Tackle in the guard. No, you're not stopping me. I'm going to get that guy. He's going down. My team's going to win. That's the type of mentality I want on this team all around the board.
Wasn't that the same brother that said, I want to take somebody's job?
I want to take somebody's job. Bro, I'm here to take a job. I'm here to take a job. Malachi Lawrence, Caleb Downs talk about, bro, we need to get to work. Looking at 5 championships saying, oh, we didn't win one of these in 30 years. Oh, no, we got to get to work.
And see, there's a huge difference in a player like Mozzie Smith saying, I don't like football. I just like to hit people. You could have left that I don't like football situation out of that and say, I love to hit people and make that sound 10 times better. But also, action speaks louder than words. But I believe that Malachi Lawrence has that action behind him. Like, he looks like the type of dog that wants to get out there and wants to hit. So, bro, we're going to go from a finesse team to more of a physical team that has the ability to finesse you.
Shit, look at George. You see, answer me this, chat and Angry. Have you not seen a change in CD Lamb from 23 to now? not even just in build or physique, in mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like 23, I'm gonna be real with you. I love CD. CD was soft. CD got pushed around by Jair Alexander.
He did.
He got pushed around. CD was a finesse receiver. Real pretty, real flashy. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that. Again, I love CD. I think CD is top 3 in the league, and he ain't 3. You know what I'm saying? But since George Pickens walked in these doors, you've seen more of a oh no, you can't just bring me down. You need at least 4 or 5 of y'all to bring me. The way he was hand fighting with Cooper DeJean, the way he was cooking up Quinyon Mitchell. We saw what George was doing to Washington. I don't even give a damn what his name is because he was killing him. I think he had him crying on the sideline. But that's the mentality. That's the mentality I want. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Watching Javonte Williams run over Mikey Sandra on Christmas Day. That was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. But that's the mentality I want.
It was Who was that?
Marshawn Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore. Thank you.
He was giving
That
giving them hell, dog. And he told him about it too. He said, I'll do you. I'll do you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody did a voiceover on that mic'd up with George Pickens during that game. What did he say? Like something like "whatever, buddy." Or
Oh,
something.
yeah. He said, nice try, buddy.
Nice try, buddy. Yeah, yeah.
That dude, dog. George is a fool. But I like it. I
Yes.
like it. Yeah, he was a malcontent crash out in Pittsburgh. He had nothing to play for. He knew that they were a proverbial first round exit every time.
Yeah.
He understood
If they
that.
made it that far.
If they made it that far. He understood that. He knew that his quarterbacks just weren't good enough.
And
He
well,
knew
I guess I can't say if they made it that far because when Mike Tomlin was the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, they made it to the playoffs every time he was a head coach there.
Not the, and there's something. Understand this, Cowboy Nation.
This went away.
Understand this. The barometer is the Super Bowl, but in order to get to a Super Bowl, you got to be able to get to the playoffs. I don't care what nobody says. Oh well, Dak's a really good regular season quarterback. Ain't that what you want? Because if you're a good regular season quarterback, you got a chance to be in the dance. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You got to win X amount of games in order to get to the playoffs. And then from there, the real football starts. That's when you need all 53. Your quarterback can your defense can carry you through a regular season. Your defense can carry you through a regular season. But once you get to the playoffs, they're going to key into the things that you did do well, and they're going to try to take that away from you. So that way, so now you have to pivot. Now you have to, as Shadi says, evolve.
Yep.
You got to be able to evolve. So there's probably, I'll say, on the 7 teams coming out of the NFC, they'll probably run a variety of plays throughout the regular season. But once they get to the playoffs, you will never see those plays again. You see something completely different.
See, and that's
evolution.
When my brother was alive, God rest his soul, I would talk to him about that. Like, if I was the head coach or if I was the coordinator, I would have specific plays for the regular season, and I would completely switch it up, keep it in the same type of formation. But, oh, you think we're going to do this? Nah, we're going to do this. And you ain't never seen it, so you can't game plan for it. Like, I've always thought that, like, do they do this? You know what I'm saying?
The Sean McVays of the world. He does that. You can tell. You can tell he does that. San Francisco.
Why am I drawing a blank?
Likewise. I smoked too much.
Kyle Shanahan.
There you go, Shanahan. He does that. I'm going to be honest. Matt LaFleur, he does it. He does it.
All from the Shanahan tree.
Unfortunately, so do the teams that you play. Good playoff teams, constant playoff teams, understand you're going to see all this window dressing right here in the regular season. This is all just your sides. You're not getting no protein. Now when we get to the playoffs, oh no, we're going to go protein heavy. We're going to go protein heavy. Because we want to make a Super Bowl. We want to win the ultimate the ultimate title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear nothing about NFC Championship, divisional round. I don't care nothing about that. If you don't make it to the playoffs, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter. When
Absolutely.
you make it to the playoffs, understand that the teams that you're playing want the same thing you do. They want the same thing you do. So can you change up your offense and change up your defense in a manner to where not only can they not scout it because it's stuff that they haven't seen before, but is it good enough to break down and demolish the opposing team? You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that, then i.e. Seattle. They were an incredibly well-coached team.
Yes.
When people say coaching matters, it does. Coaching does that. They were an incredibly well-coached team. They understood how to implement their defense. And the players understood how to make it look the way it was supposed to on the field. There's a lot of teams who don't have that. Sometimes, I'll say this, and then I'll let you go back to your 53. I really don't like talking about yesterday because yesterday is history. But
It's yesterday.
Exactly. But in this conversation, I will. 21, 22, 23. We had a really good defense that took the ball away at an alarming rate. An alarming rate. You know what was the difference in the playoffs?
They didn't take the ball.
Teams understood that.
Yeah.
So they made it a point to keep the ball out of your hands. They made it a point. We played hot dog defense for 3 years straight. In the regular season, we played hot dog defense, and we expected to win with a hot dog defense. There was no discipline.
No discipline, no middle.
None of that.
I mean, you had Jonathan Hankins, which he's a good soldier, but he is definitely one of those higher year, a lot of tread on his tires type of veteran.
He's no Quentin Williams. Let's be honest. And ain't no shade to Big Hank. Big Hank was really good for us.
I wanted Big Hank back.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we couldn't do it. But he's no Quentin Williams. You know what I'm saying? No. Quentin Williams walked on the field last year for us and actually tripled his pressures just in 3 games. You know what I'm saying? In 3 games. And he played what, 12? 12 games before we even, you know what I'm saying? So like when you're looking at that, you got to look at what you have. And what we have is we have a team full of guys who are good at the positions that they are good at. You don't just have a hodgepodge of guys. Hey, we're going to move you to DT because we need it. I.e. Marquise Bell. We're going to move you to linebacker because we're short a linebacker. No, we actually got linebackers. We actually got safeties. We actually got DTs. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want about James Houston. That's James Houston. Say what you want about James Houston. He is a professional edge. Absolutely. He's a professional edge. He was a professional edge in Detroit. He's a professional edge now.
All right, let me real quick get this 53-man good so we can get it off the screen. All right, so obviously in this in the green dot, the interior linebacker situation, I have DeMarvion Overshown, number 1, D Winter, number 2, Shamar James, number 3, Jay-Sean Barham, number 4, and who is this a number from? I can't see it. Oh, Isaiah Land. Isaiah Land's your last one. And then the cornerbacks, we go in with Deron Bland. I mean, you can juggle between the 1 and 2. Kobe Durant.
Fair.
Number 3, Javon Rebel Jr. 4, Darion Kendrick.
Okay.
And number 5, everybody's controversial pick, Reddy Stewart. Yeah. And then the safety position. I know I said shout out to Elijah Clark, but Elijah Clark does not make my safety room yet.
No, that's fair.
All right, so you got Jalen Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, everybody's golden boy, Caleb Downs. Malik Hooker.
He's your vet in the room.
Yes, sir. PJ Lott.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's favorite hybrid linebacker, Marquise Bell.
I don't think he makes the team.
You can expand on that. Hold on real quick. Obviously, special teams, you have Brandon Aubrey, Brian Anger, and Trent Sieg.
Okay, so we still do have Trent Sieg as the long snapper.
Yes. Yes. And then the practice squad, this is where it gets interesting.
All right.
You got Joe Milton III.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Shelton, offensive tackle. Charles Snowden, outside linebacker. Luke Schoonmaker, tight end. Unless you can package him up in a deal that can get us maybe a 4th round pick, hey, I don't believe we have a 4th round pick for the 2027 draft, so send him on. Then Malik Davis, Josh Butler,
That's fair.
Kalen Carson,
That's fair too.
Devin Moore, rookie cornerback. Israel Abanaconda.
I definitely want to see more from him. I want to see something from him this offseason.
Cowboys Nation's pet cat, Trayshawn Holden, wide receiver.
I actually think he goes somewhere else. But
DJ Withers, defensive tackle. Our dog, Elijah Clark, safety.
I mean, you need the depth, even if it's in the practice squad.
Marquez Valdez Scantling, wide receiver. Denzel Mims, wide receiver. Anthony Smith, wide receiver. Chris Glazer, guard.
Okay.
That's the practice squad. And the IPP Pathways player, you get to have one on your team. How do you pronounce this man's name?
Adelaide.
Adelaide. Adelaide. Okay. Call that. Let me see.
Matt Hennessy on the IR.
I'm gonna call that man Ayo. And Matthew Hennessy, IR.
All right.
Yes, sir.
It's not a bad room. Cuts.
I mean, I could go through the cuts, but I mean, there's nobody on here. Julius Woods. Dominic Richardson. Somebody said that they wanted to see Dominic Richardson.
Well, we'll get to see him. Don't you worry. Film off. All right, Camden Brown. Okay.
Caden Brown. Langston Patterson, linebacker.
Oh.
That's kind of one of those no name. Zion Childress.
Yeah, he's a fan favorite. I'd like to see more from him.
Jaden Smith, no relation to Will.
I am legend.
Nick Levert, O-line.
Nick Levert, all right.
Jordan Hudson.
I watched film on him coming out of college, SMU Miami. Bruh, 11 catches, 138. Bruh, crazy game.
Ooh.
Crazy game.
Like, what's the consistency
That's
like?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm actually going to have to do some more digging on him.
Mm-hmm. Marcellus Johnson, offensive tackle. See, there's Princeton Fant, tight end. He gets cut. Triquez Bridges, cut. Tyrus Wheat, cut.
I can actually see that.
Justin Barron, cut.
Yeah, if he's on a practice squad, he ain't even gonna make it through waivers.
Tommy Dunn, cut. Amir Speed, cut. Curtis Robinson, linebacker, cut. Boom, 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 boom. DJ Wingfield, offensive line, cut. I mean, he might make the practice squad because it says specifically offensive line, and that means to me position flex.
Yeah, swing tackle.
So
swing tackle, swing guard, something like that.
And then Tyler Johnson, another wide receiver, that's cut. That's my 53-man roster with the IR, the IPP, as well as the practice squad. I was going to do a video, but y'all get it on the raw and uncut.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, we could talk about that all day, but I want to hold off. I want to hold off until the first week is over, which is pretty much next week. So I say next Saturday, maybe next Sunday, we will come back to that because I think that I think that makes it interesting. It makes it interesting. Of course, I see things a little different, but since when do we ever agree on everything? You know, we don't agree on everything.
This ain't no echo chamber over
I
here.
like American cheese. Some people like Cooper Sharp. I'm just saying. Like,
some people lactose
yes,
intolerant.
I don't. I pay for it all the time. I had strawberry ice cream. I had strawberry ice cream earlier. I'm going to pay for it. Oh, I'm going to pay for it.
Yep. But yeah, that's the 53 man. I was doing it in thoughts of, okay, I'm gonna do a 53 man prediction before training camp. Then as training camp progresses, I'm gonna do another 53 man on who I think has been doing good.
See what the contrast is.
Yes, and then at the end, I'm gonna do a
Law Nation in the building. Oh shit! What's the deal, Law?
The brother is in the house. What's going on with your Law Nation?
Law Nation. And remember,
I can't say the Godfather because he's a young brother. So I gotta say the father of this stuff.
And remember, you are now listening to the best. James
I can't even replicate that.
That's my guy, dog.
I can't even replicate that. Like, bro, like Law Nation, you don't know, but my brother was never in the content creation on YouTube, but he knew Law Nation. He knew Law Nation because he's like, every time I used to get on the phone with him, he used to say, "Yo, did you watch the new Law Nation?" "Yes, I did." "All right, let's watch it." And then I cue it up and we'd watch it together. Like, so Law, man, I gotta tip my hat to you. Like, you are the consummate professional and the example of what is being done here. You know what I'm saying? So continue to do your great work and we'll continue to rock with the best, brother. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, Hood Quavius Cushington is always in the building. He coined that, man. He did it. He coined that. Like, it wasn't even me. That was all Law right there.
He said the Hood Quavius. Shoot.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to this, bro. Like, I am so looking forward to this. My first actual off season with content creation. Oh man, no, thank you for the support, bro. Thank you for the support. You being here is monumental to me. You know what I'm saying? You being here supporting my guy, Angry Cowboys Fans channel, monumental, bro.
Absolutely.
Believe me when I say having you here right now, even if it's just in the chat, is a sense of validation that we're moving the way that we should. So,
see, I damn it, no. I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna throw the link to you. Law, but I ain't gonna put you out there. You might be handling business like you always do.
Indeed.
I've been neglecting the chat, brother.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. You're gonna get his ass on channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. When I say I'm gonna do something, man, I do it. Okay.
Yeah, man. I just, you got to tip your hat to the ones that blaze the trail, man.
Sure.
And when they come and bless your channel, it's like, yo, you could have been anywhere. I mean, like everybody in the chat, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all here. And speaking of which, man, I've been neglecting y'all. We got to get to some of y'all comments.
He said, "Go ahead, shoot it over." Hey, we ain't scared, bro. We ain't scared.
Oh,
we ain't scared, bro. We ain't scared.
All right. It is. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't go freshen up.
No, my camera looked grainy. My camera looked grainy. Grainy as all
hell. Here we go. Bio, here it is.
Come on through, my guy.
Yo. The blessing is just tremendous.
For sure.
Yo, appreciate
Raheem,
what's going on with you, brother? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
What's the deal, my guy? How are you this evening?
I'm trying to find that comment that I was just at. Dang it,
I think I remember. What was it?
He's happy with football. Like that was
Coach Cavante Turpin started the comeback against Philly.
That was an epic comeback. We talked about that last night. I mean, Cavante Turpin started it. And see, that's the difference between, and people talk about the whole garbage time and stuff like that. Now, what if we would have scored 19 and they would have won the game? Would people have considered that garbage? No, like I really treat that phrase garbage time. I'm like, yo, if you are fighting to try to mount a comeback,
that's a slur, bro.
There is no garbage time.
Indeed, that's a slur.
Now,
in the football world, that's a slur. You don't say garbage. There ain't no garbage time.
Yeah.
It's either you're trying to win or you're going to lose. I'm saying, like,
yeah. Now, I will say, garbage time, how I see it, is when the Dallas Cowboys are up 35-3, and it's the fourth quarter with 5 minutes to go, and you still got your QB1 out there, and he's just carving the team
that's
up.
Garbage time.
That's garbage time. Take your man out, and y'all see a number of times. May not have seen it too much with Brian Schottenheimer because we ain't been there yet. But when Mike McCarthy was there, how many times did, all right, Dak, it's time to pack it up, go sit down, put your hat on? He got it.
For sure.
You know, we've sat Dak Prescott a number of times to avoid garbage time and stat padding.
2023, the Bulls sat out the equivalent of 3 games. That's how many fourth quarters he sat down. Okay. Like, we were up a lot.
Believes everything once person.
But yeah, man.
I didn't. What was we talking about with this? Shoot, he said, believe is everything, ACF. Once a player finally is able to do that, is 100. I'm trying to remember what we was. Let me see. Boom. Hey, Law, if you're still in here, man, I put the link in the
link in the chat, my guy.
In the chat. All right, Jeremy Betts says CD needed to learn to be a dog. GP is just a dog on his own.
True.
Absolutely right.
Cuts by Jones. What's the deal?
Absolutely right, man. I ain't saying nothing bad about CD. You know, CD's into fashion and everything. So, you know, he's in it for the look. He has the ability, so we're gonna make it look good.
Facts, Miss Matrix.
Like, yeah, he the type that'll, you know, get in your face, spin, make you miss. GP's more about I'll run right through you, dude. If you there, I'll run right through you or I jump right over you. You know, let's see. Cuts by Jones, Miss Matrix.
Oh God, cuts.
Angry Hoodie. Nobody called it garbage time when Giants beat the Broncos in the fourth quarter. 5 minutes remaining, down by 20. Shake my head.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not garbage time, bro. As long as there's time on that clock, you got an opportunity. I saw a team score 14 points in 30 seconds. No, it was the offense that scored 13. That scored 14 points in 30 seconds. Back in the day, it was the Giants. They took the miracle at the Meadowlands. You know what I'm saying? Like Eli Manning. 14 points in 30 seconds playing the Eagles. That shit was crazy. It was crazy. Here come trouble, Cowboy Nation. The Cuz Worley, what's the deal?
Hey, Worley, what's going on with you? What's going on with you?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that was a comment that I made on a video, believing in the team and the coaches. Yeah. I don't know where you're getting. What do you mean by that? Yeah, because you do. That's what you
I
do.
mean,
Believe in the team and the coaches.
it's right. It should be in the
Oh,
chat.
it's right there in the chat. It's right there in the chat, brother. I'll put it down again. Oh, see, he's on your channel.
Oh, he's
Hold
on
on,
my
hold
channel.
on, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's on
I want to need you to come over to
Hoodie's channel.
Angry's channel. I don't know because
Yeah.
where I'm at, I don't think I have access to your chat from my channel.
I'm gonna have to find your channel. I don't want it's gonna be loud. Let me turn this down.
Eagles Drew.
Eagles Drew in the building. What's going on with you?
You know what? I'm glad you're here, Eagles Drew. I'm glad you're here because y'all were having a conversation last night, and yes, I watched. That was the first time I've ever been on the Eagles podcast ever in life. Okay, and I'm probably gonna make it the last time. Okay, but I wanted to comment on something. When Angry said you're going to miss the player, he wasn't saying that you're going to miss AJ Brown. I don't think you would want to miss AJ Brown after the fuck shit he did. But what I believe he was saying is AJ Brown's impact in 2022, 2023, even in 2024, whether he was trying to sabotage the team or not, was monumental. Now we understand Saquon. I want to be real with you. Saquon was the reason you guys got to a Super Bowl in 2024. But
yeah, you got to hold that thought real quick, brother. You got to hold that thought because we got royalty in here, bro. We got royalty. This man needs no introduction, man. Y'all know who he is. The one, the only. Law Nation. Law Nation in the
What's
building.
up, bro?
What's going on with you, bro?
How you?
Not much, man. Boy, I feel like my head taking over the screen. Let me back a little bit, man. How y'all doing, man? Shoot.
It's the beard. Okay,
yes,
that's
indeed,
what it is.
bro. How y'all living, man?
Oh man,
man,
I'm living just enough
doing
to
beautiful on this Saturday.
Hey, man.
How's life treating you?
Hey, man, like they say, it's better to be seen than viewed. So I'm over here just trying to take it one day at a time. I saw you guys talking some good stuff. So I said, let me go on and get in here. I was watering my lawn. So I was sitting there like, man, let me jump in over here, man. Shout out to you, man. Hood Quavius Cushiton and the Angry Cowboy. Come on,
my guy.
Yeah.
Man, we truly appreciate it, but there's some things that I do want to pick your brain on when it comes to this upcoming training camp and what we plan on doing. The cornerback position is a position for concern with a lot of people in Cowboys Nation.
Right.
So, what would be your take? Like, who would you go with? I know we got the Kobe Durant and the Deron Bland. That's going to be a mix between your 1 and 2, but that third slot. Who would you go with in the lineup?
All right, so it's Bland and Kobe's job originally, right? Because of the simple fact that they are veteran guys and they've been in the trenches longer than my guy Siobhan Revel. But it's Siobhan Revel's job to take. So that's how I look at it. I definitely look at it whereas competition breeds competition and iron sharper and iron steel sharper steel. So when I get out to Oxnard, I'll be looking at those sets of things, seeing how the DB room is going to overall look.
All right. So are you headed out to Oxnard first day?
No, man. I got a little delays and stuff like that. I got a fight coming up on August the 1st. So it's going to be a little delayed. But, you know, nobody does anything on the first opening for a few days anyhow, you know.
Right.
Yes, yeah, it's more like introduction, getting themselves settled in and all that. I get that. I'm going to stick to the corner room. I'm a big advocate, specifically in the corner room for Reddy Stewart.
Right.
I have a belief that even though we have Caleb Downs, even though we have Jalen Thompson, and we know Caleb Downs is probably going to be playing a lot of nickel corner, but wouldn't Reddy Stewart be well suited for that role as well?
Most certainly, but Reddy Stewart may be edged out because you got Jalen Thompson that can do two ways. He can play inside the nickel, or he can play on the roof, or closer to the LOS. Then you got positional flex with Caleb Downs. And no offense to Reddy Stewart, but I got a guy named Zion Childress. I know you remember him, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He ready for it. He was on the practice squad last year for the Cowboys, but then he got picked up by I want to say the Houston Texans. Yeah. And I got a chance to talk to him. I'm not trying to outspeak my wisdom teeth on what he was saying, but basically he was saying that this defense is going to be special. And I said, how do you know? Well, I just left a defense that was similar. Right? You get what I'm saying? D'Amico Ryans no one that sneezes at Derek Stingley and all of them boys, what they've been doing over there in Houston land, right down the street. So I'm looking at it like, man, don't hype me up like this, because I'm the captain and the stirrer of the Kool-Aid over here. So, but he's adamant about the fact that he's ready to showcase his skill set to compete against Reddy. So I like Reddy. I think Reddy got everything, tools in the belt. He just slow.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I'm going by what I've seen from him last season. Granted, no one on this team was great. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
But was he a hindrance? I don't think he was. From what I've seen. I mean, I thought him, like Shamar James, like Maris Leofau, when he got his time, they were all bright spots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On a bad defense. So I mean, just a thought. And again, we're about to just get started. So we don't know what's going to happen until it happens.
Big facts.
And I know one thing that I was looking forward to, I'm not going out to Oxnard or anything, but looking forward to with training camp is the teams. Right. First team, second team, third team, and how they're going to pair up the outside linebacker situation, in Rashad Gary being mixed up with Donovan Ezaraku, or James Houston being in the game with a Malachi Lawrence. Will they put the outside linebackers in, let's say, a veteran rookie or veteran newer player? Because I don't know. I just see like a Rashad Gary being with a Malachi Lawrence, so that we can get that wisdom throughout training camp and going into the season.
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying with that. When you look at Malachi and then you look at Donovan Ezaraku, and then look, let's be real. James Houston started off real good last season, right? And then he spazzled out. Yeah. But I think that because the team was exploited in so many areas with weak linebacker play, with weak interior philosophy, right? So I think that in a good situation, in a good environment, James Houston could be the element of surprise. And I'm not saying this because he graduated or he went to my school, D. Jackson State University, and he's one of my Mississippi boys. But there could be a calling card for James. You know how it goes. It could be a calling card for James Houston to do that, versus a Sam Williams.
And that's one of the things that I've been saying. Like, I do believe Sam Williams, as much as I'm an advocate for him. Yeah, he's got a hill to climb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most certainly. And that's a good thing, man. Nothing is given to any of these boys. Right. So that's what I'm looking at right here. Everybody got to earn the ground and the grass that they are on. So, hey, as they say, football 101, you already know Hood Quavius Cushion is that be where your feet at, right? So, hey, these guys got to be where their feet at.
For sure. I mean, So I saw some film. I was just discussing with Angry here. I saw some film on Jordan Hudson, and it was the reason why I picked the Miami game. Not only did shout out to Zach Walchuk for putting me onto it. Not only was it because it was Miami, right? You know what I'm saying. I really wanted to get the measure of the guy, and what better team to get the measure of than a team that he played against that was in the national championship. Well, he had 11 catches for 138 yards and a touchdown.
That's your dark horse?
I think he is.
Okay, on the wide receiver room.
Yeah.
Hey, it's healthy competition, man.
5'6". You know what I'm saying? Like wide receiver 5. If we carry 6, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not the 6'7" because we're in Kansas City.
Yeah. For 5'6", we're gonna do like this.
Yeah,
For 6,
6'7".
Oh, Lord.
let that go trending, you know. but the wide receiver room is always a situation that you know for sure one guy is going to take a position, and that is Kevontae Turpin. Right, like Turpin always going to take one spot up out of it. So you got the untouchables is Kevontae Turpin, believe it or not, George Pickens, believe it or not, C. Dangerous Lamb. There's 3 untouchables. Now Ryan Flournoy is knocking at the door, but I'm looking at it like, yeah, Ryan, you my dog. I like what you can do, but you got Trayshawn Holden, you got Mingo. You know what I'm saying? You got all of these guys that's fighting and crawling and fighting to get that spot for that other wide receiver thing. And what's going to be the separating factor? Can you play special teams, right? And then when it's time for you to shine, you better be buttering up Dak Prescott and whoever will be the second string quarterback. You better be buttering up, man, because it's politics that's involved too. That's how Jalen Thompson got there. You know, no offense to Jalen Thompson, by the way. May he do good in Miami land or wherever he's at. But you got to politic that thing.
I'll say this about Ryan Flournoy as opposed to Jonathan Mingo. You do remember last season we cut Ryan Flournoy. And you do remember we brought him back.
Facts.
You also remember that not only did he overtake Jonathan Mingo, who was on IR, mind you, he was on IR, but he did overtake Kevontae Turpin, and he also overtook Jalen Tolbert. You know what I'm saying?
Far as PT time, right? Like playing time out there on the field.
And from what aside from the one penalty that we all saw, he's been pretty clean on special teams. He's a hell of a gunner. So I mean, I think if you're gonna say there's 3 untouchables, I think that's your 3 untouchables: CD, GP, Ryan Flournoy. You know what I'm saying? And then everything is up in the air, just from my purview. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you're wrong with Kevontae Turpin. I think maybe he does take up a spot. So it's like those guys, everybody in the background, are just fighting for the 5th spot. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what
I mean. But my question is, how much do we with how Kevontae Turpin took a huge step back in special teams last season?
Right.
How much do we see him in a wide receiver role?
You still got to be aware of his speed.
Oh, of course.
And the way you put him in certain spots. My thing is Dak Prescott was kind of like over relying on Kevontae Turpin a few times, too many last season. I mean, he was playing basketball with the football, and I'm sitting here like, throw it to GP. If it's third and whatever, throw it to GP or CD. I can live. Bro, I can tell y'all, man, I can live with CD Lamb dropping the ball, right? Because I know for sure when he's hot, he's hot. But damn it, I can't live with Kevontae Turpin and Turp, my dog. I can't live with him dropping the ball when you got GP and CD out there, right? Absolutely. And to a degree, we need to stand tall with these damn tight ends. So we need for these boys to stand up. Triggs, Brevin Spann-Ford. I get the Jake Ferguson thing, and I understand the Luke Schoonmaker, but who should be on the bubble is a Schoon in a maker, right? If we try to win at all costs, we just got to cut and trim the fat. And unfortunately, that's a fat right there with Schoon.
True.
Yes. And I'm a fond believer in just trimming the fat and having the talent drop off, not as astronomical as it has been in the depth. But my question, I guess I would lean toward the running back room, because that's going to be a hot button topic of discussion for training camp as well. Who do you see making that on that running back 2 spot out of Malik Davis, and we still got, what's the name, Israel Abanikanda?
I forgot all about him.
Waiting in the
I
wings.
forgot about Israel, man. That 2 spot is set up for Jadon Blue, right? Because the Cowboys value, that's the bloodline of their minds. When you draft a running back or when you draft somebody, you're going to give fair shakes at it, right? So in my opinion, though, who's going to be running back two? Running back two would be Malik Davis. The way he run behind his pads, man, the authority figure that he does out there. And here's the calling card for him. He's a Gator. What school did Schottenheimer went to? He loved them Gator boys.
Okay.
Schottenheimer, man, he'll play. In the words of my guy MJ, he plays some favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Devin
Because
Moore, Shamar James, all Gators.
Yeah. So he's gonna get at least a good look, and that's probably why they brought him back for a cup of coffee last year.
And he didn't disappoint. If you ask me, as a running back too, and as a situational running back too, he did not disappoint. And I honestly believe, I understand that the RB2 is set up for Jadon Blue film alpha, but it's Malik Davis's to lose.
Yeah. And the way he run behind his pads, man. So think about this. My guy dropped the ball last year. What was his name? Is Miles Sanders, right? Yeah, he dropped the ball, and as well as the other running back, Jadon Blue, wearing shoes too small or what have you. Try to get fancy with it.
Captain blisters.
But in hopes, all bull sugar aside, I would like to see Jadon Blue beat a running back too, though. I would like to see it because I know a 4.25 and a 40, that boy fast.
Yeah, you have to get him out in open space. And we saw glimpses of what it can be in the New York game in that small sample size, but that's just a small sample size. So
Costco sample size at that.
Now what I can say about him that will help, not only hopefully his words carry weight as far as his maturity is concerned, but maybe he's taking the playbook a lot more serious. Maybe this offseason he'll be on his keys correctly. He'll be in the spots where he's supposed to be. Like that's sort of the I know you said you brought up the tight ends. That's one of the reasons why Luke Schoonmaker still has a job. It's because he does everything right. He's where he needs to be. And that's probably like 75% of making this team. Understanding the playbook and being where you're supposed to be. If you can't do that, then probably won't be here.
Probably won't, man. Man, it's crazy. And what else y'all want to throw at me, man? I'm trying to catch everything y'all throwing. Mouse, baby.
You got another one?
I'll talk about the defensive side of the ball right now. I know there's been this push for another edge rusher to help out the edge rushing room. Do we feel like it's as necessary as some may be putting it out to be? Or if the game is tomorrow, we could hit the game and we would be good with the line that we decide to go with?
It's a conundrum because on one end, we know we want that old broom that can get those corners, right? A new broom can sweep the floor good, but that old broom can definitely get those corners. But the problem is that you got a new administration, you got a new policy, whereas you got my guy who's been in the last 2 seasons, no one generated more sacks and pressure than his units, and that's Marcus Dixon. So you got to at least give him a chance to work with what you got. And then when he do his evaluation for the nation, and if it comes back voided or if it come back a negative, then you go out there and shop and bring that other guy in. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's sort of where I'm at with it. It's like,
I'd
rather, of course, we would rather have it and not need it.
Right.
But sometimes you're going to need it, but you just got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having it and not needing it, then needing it and not having it. No. If we need it, go get it.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and play around. We're falling short somewhere. But that room is so packed at this very moment that it's like it's really just a competition. It's really just let's see who wants it more. We know you. We know what your skill set is. Like Maris Leofau. Yeah, I love Maris Leofau. I think he's one of the smartest guys on that team. Okay, and if they're willing to, I understand some would say that once they start moving you, trying to find a spot for you, it's the easiest way off a team. But I think they're moving him in the hopes that it's going to it'll bring out more. Because let's be honest, last season ridiculously underutilized.
Yeah.
Ridiculously. So I think guys like him, even Sam Williams, we know what Sam Williams can be. He was coming off an ACL. He's now he's a full 2 years removed. This year was all training instead of rehab. You know what I'm saying? So with those two guys, working the way that they should, and Sam Williams going back to his natural position on the defense, then maybe that bodes well for those guys. So I mean, the room is already packed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I look at Sam. He's my guy, man. Very much so in the community out here in Dallas. Any event, you see him out there doing things for the family, which is his brand. And I like the fact that he can't be overlooked or underlooked in this situation because of the simple fact of his past, right? He get hit with, he's over aggressive guy, high penalty guy, but he was coming off of an injury. And for those who celebratory had all of this good stuff about beating the Eagles last season in that second game, if it wasn't for Sam forcing that fumble on Saquon and them, we lose that game. So shout out to Sam Williams. And that was a teaspoon of seeing his speed. Remember, Sam was a 4.3 or 4.4 guy himself coming out of college. So I can't wait to see how his fullness is going to come into play, and especially getting back to that 3-4 defense where he belongs.
Man. So where do you see this defense ranking this year? I mean, I know we haven't seen anything when it comes to who's going to make the 53-man roster and stuff like that. But under the guidance and tutelage of another person whom we haven't seen in Christian Parker, but in his philosophy and state of mind, how do you feel this team will be this year as far as defensive wise?
Man, we took the trash out last year. That trash been stinking up for the last 2 seasons. So how I'm looking at this particular defense, the trash is gone. Have you ever been in a house where they let that trash in there too long and the whole house just stank? And no matter what they got, man, as far as air fresheners and beyond, we took the damn trash out. So what I'm trying to do is get the funk up out of the house and at least be anywhere between 12 and probably ranked 17. I still don't want us to get any praises. I don't want to get us any accolades. I want us to be surprisingly good, right? And I want our defense to fly under the radar, which is going to be hard when we win this year. It's going to be hard. People are going to jump on the ship.
When it comes to the defensive rankings, of course, we ain't seen nothing. We really don't know. As far as the coaches are concerned, right? Yeah, I'm excited to see what CP can bring.
Right.
But I'm more so looking at like when I this training camp, when I watch you, when I see my man Blue Virus, when I watch the who's who, the one thing I'm going to ask the most about on the defensive side is the ancillary defensive coaches. The Marcus Dixons, the Chidero Uzo-Doribes, the Ryan Smiths, the Derek Angsleys. That's what I want to see. I understand CP is going to have his philosophy and how he wants to do it. I want to see how those ancillary coaches under him implement it. Because, like you said, Marcus Dixon. He has willing rushers. Like if you look at his career, he's had really good front fours, defensive line. You know what I'm saying? You look at Ryan Smith, as bad as we say Arizona is as a team, their defense was never really their problem. You know what I'm saying? And Ryan Smith worked with their secondary. They did have Will Johnson out of Michigan a couple years ago. They drafted him. He had a pretty good year. Buda Baker, Jalen Thompson. You know what I'm saying? So that also matters. Even if you look at Green Bay and their secondary, granted it wasn't like the greatest secondary, but they were good enough to get them to win games. And you look at Derek Ainsley for that. So, but when I'm looking at this defense and projection of where I would like to see them, I want to see growth, of course.
Right.
I think 12 is too high. Me personally, I say you get me anywhere between 18 and 24, I am happy because that shows significant growth. You know what I'm saying? Now you're not jumping out there like I'm not saying you got to jump out there and hold teams to 9 points a game.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But if you're competitive and you're able to hold teams under 20,
Mhm.
I'm cool with it.
Most certainly. Yeah, what you got on
Because
that
I think
angle?
our offense,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
our offense is good enough to score 24 to 31 points.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was my thing. Like I've said this numerous times in different
Mhm.
lives. Like you go back and you look at the 2025 schedule
Right.
and the outcomes of those games. If your defense would have held the opposing offense to 20 points, the Dallas Cowboys would have been 12-5 last year.
We made JJ
That's how-
McCarthy look like Aaron Rodgers.
Oh man, we was the get right game for everybody that week. You know,
Everybody.
once a week we was the get right game, the homecoming game, whereas the quarterback, he looks like he can walk on water or turn it into wine, and that's what it looked like every single. Look, Sierra husband lit up the clock on us, man. We was sitting there like, hey, where's Sierra at, man? Can we do a 1-2 step or something?
Oh,
Man, that brother was on, like literally, he was benched the next week. So yes, man, it was crazy. I forgot his name; it slipped through me. But y'all can put his name in the chat.
Yeah.
And it is for what it is. Every single week, we literally looked like we were the homecoming game that teams had to put on their best cape. But I would say this though: I agree with what you said. I love when I get report back from these defensive backs, and they say, "Man, Ainsley, man, he be on us, man." I'm like, "What? Tell me more." I can't stand him. I said, "Whoa, what you made?" He said, "Man, he be making sure we run. He try to lift up our shirts to make sure we ain't got no Buddha bellies around here." And I said, "Man, you know what? Maybe there is some Diddy stuff, but at least I know for sure he checking to make sure that you guys are in tip-top shape." I like that because that's the aggression mentality and not leaving stuff out there on the field that I want to see that these Cowboys can bring. And here's the other thing that I like to say about defense, though. I don't want us to be finesse, man. You see that? You hear that, Angry? That would make me mad if we finesse team. Oh, we only getting turnovers. We only doing takeaways. We winning games only because of turnovers. Naysayer, can we stop that doggone run? That's what I want to see. Can we go mano a mano when it's time if a team need 2 yards and they can only get 1?
Talk to him.
Yeah, I want to see that. And on the flip side, on the offensive side, if we need 2 yards, we can get 3 or 4 on the ground. Man, come on, man. That's the true identity of the Cowboys when we were the doomsday. That's the true identity of the 90s Cowboys when we can stop people on a dime because we had to do the more stopping during their time. Let me go down this list. We had Barry Foster, we had to stop. Natron Means, we had to stop. We had Barry Sanders, we had to stop. We had literally, Thurman Thomas. We literally, like if you wasn't stopping the run, it was more running backs in the 90s than anything. People fail to realize that. And we were stopping that stuff. We need to get back to that, bro. Stop that run.
Running back then. Jesus Christ.
Everybody had team, man.
Natron Means, though, why you had to bring up that name? Why we gotta talk about old stuff? Like
Jerome Bettis and all of that stuff. Yeah, when he was with LA. I'm talking about I'm going back, you know.
Marshall
Falk back in the days with the Colts. Like it was teams that you had to line up and lace them up. It wasn't all of this pretty boy stuff, finesse stuff. It was grit. Stop that run. You know, see, like now you ever thinking everybody had a running back.
That stuff Eberflus didn't like to eat. Yeah, there was a lot of that back in the day. A lot of that.
Man, speaking of Eberflus, and I know you've probably gotten this question a lot. Would you feel that last year's team was more having a problem with the scheme and the coach as opposed to talent? Or could you see it as a mixture of both? Because I don't know, for some reason, I just feel like, let's say a Siobhan Revel Jr., I can't really evaluate him from last year because Matt Eberflus' scheme was just trash.
Right. And the man had half of a leg, you know. Well, we was coming from like the team identity was press and then release, right? So now we all had everybody releasing. Like everybody was like, 6, 7 yard softball. I seen some plays that they put the damn players in the bleachers. You're like, hey, we'll give you underneath. We'll give you. So I think that what Flus wanted is to do the old philosophy because he cut from that Papa Rob Marinelli tree / I believe that he was part of that Monty Kiffin scheme way back in the days where he cut his teeth at as being a linebacker. And all of their identity of defenses was basically bend but don't break theory. So meaning that it supposed to condense as it gets to the red zone. I never liked those defenses. I never liked those. Whereas it's kind of like it looks like you playing prevent defense and you giving everybody the underneath and you want people to rally and chase. But that wasn't the thought track of what these DBs do. I want my DBs to be face-to-face, redirect, give these guys different lanes to throw at, right? And if you can't get those things done, maybe you do shifts and do all these other things to help your defense out. But we never seen scheme. We never seen twist stunts. We didn't see anything as it relates to like common football. So I hope that it was more so of scheme / some of the players that was dead weight. And now we got rid of that. We terraform this defense. There's only a spoonful of guys that's left from the Eberflus administration.
Yeah. I'll say this. I'll say this about last year's defense. As much as we harp on the coaching, you know what I'm saying? Players definitely hold some culpability. In my book, I think players definitely hold some culpability in that. Yeah. Because if we can have a conversation where I'm saying that Shamar James, Reddy Stewart, and maybe even Malik Hooker were the bright spots on this defense. That's 3 players that were just bright spots. That means there was a lot of darkness going on around. Yeah. It was a lot of darkness from the defensive line to the linebackers back to the safeties. You know what I'm saying? So no one is just blaming the coaching, Most people just hear what they want to hear. Me personally, I'm gonna tell you how I see it. I think players had some culpability in that. Now, did that come from the coaching as far as the deployment is concerned? Yeah. When you say, hey, Maris Leofeld, I understand that you're probably one of the dudes who attack better than anybody else out of the linebacker room right now, but we're going to bench you for Kenneth Murray. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say to DeMarvion Overshown, oh man, you're injured again, fine. It's cool. We'll just go get Luke Wilson. Like, what? No, that's not enough. That's not enough. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we want those names. We want the name of names, but sometimes it don't work out like that.
It don't work out like that.
And then on top of that, it's how the players gravitate to the said coaching. You know what I'm saying? Coaching matters, but the players have to gravitate towards it. So
most certainly. And I just want to say this, because I'm seeing somebody's like defending Matt Eberflus and said, well, he was so bad that he went to the Niners in the chat. And I get that. Matt Eberflus didn't forget how to coach football. It's a lot of gray areas with his coaching style, but something reeks this right here. He goes to Chicagoland, right? And he gets fired. Their defense was middle of the pack. He gets picked up to the Cowboys with the mindset that, damn, I'm about to be the head coach here, right? Because he was hired before Schottenheimer, right? And now the Cowboys took their quote-unquote alleged offensive coordinator or an installer, right? Because he wasn't calling down plays to be the head coach. So that's going to rub people the wrong way because he's sitting here thinking that I cut my teeth with the Cowboys. This job belongs to me, right? So now he's become a subservient. There's a lot of stuff that can happen, whereas these two guys wasn't equally yoked when you think about it, right? I've been in rooms whereas you see the energy, and we vibrational people, man, frequency people. You can see the high vibration with the offensive side and all of the energy. But then you look over to Eberflus, it's like watching paint dry or grass grow, right? And he not speaking it or giving any type of authoritative figuring to these guys. So everything looked bland, and he threw out some things at confusion, whereas no communication. So there's a saying out here, and I know I'm talking a lot because I'm from Mississippi, but there's a saying out here, baby, hey, not everybody's lying, right? So if it was a different situation, you would have heard more and more players speaking positively about Eberflus. But everybody got something negative to say, or they hushing their mouth. Come on, man. It don't work that way. And on top of that, to contextualize this, there's hard to fight for Eberflus in the history of 66 years being a Cowboy in general, of birth of being a Cowboy for 66 years. No one gave up 511 points. Come on, man. So at some point, this is not us trying to protect the quarterback, because that's strange for somebody to say, hey, man, we protecting the quarterback for that for in 66 years, 511 points. Come on, man. Eberflus had to go. They had to flush him up out of there. And I'm quite sure that the ops picked him up because they wanted to get intel. There's nothing about him being the defensive coordinator there. He's somebody's subservient of a subservient over there in 49ers land.
True.
All right. Yep. Long. We don't know how long we got you, brother. We don't know how long we got you, but we appreciate you being here. I'm not kicking you off or anything like that. Please,
man. Hey, it's all good, bro.
But I do got one more question, but I also want to tell you this. I don't know if you heard it before you came on. My brother, my late brother who passed away, like
condolences.
He wasn't a follower of the Cowboys. He casually followed the Carolina Panthers, but he knew Law Nation.
Wow. That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like every time that I would get on the phone with him, because I talked with him daily before he went to the hospital, he'd be like, yo, did Law Nation put something out? I'm like, yeah, he put something out. Well, let's watch it. And then we would watch it on Skype and everything. So I just want to let you know, like, as far as blazing the trail, you've touched my life as a content creator and everything, and as a brother, and just knowing and having that memory with my brother that he may not have been a Cowboys fan, but he knew Law Nation. And he always said, he was like, I want to see you do a show with him. And I'm getting a little emotional right now, but I love you, Rick, and we made it.
Oh man, I appreciate that, man. You know, there's so many things that people got it wrong with me when I was going at it with the Ryan Clark situation. People were saying that, man, as a melanated brother, we can't show no emotions and stuff like that. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attacking Ryan for shedding tears. So if you had to shed tears, share them, because at the end of the day, man, we only here for a vapor of seconds, right? Or even smaller than that, from an eternity of time. So I'm glad that the grand creator put me in this space and time so that we can all witness this moment, right? 300 years from now, we'll be gone and doing something else. Cowboys will still be on top for all of the Eagles fans that's watching, by the way. How about them boys, man? And we be in another multiverse still rooting for these guys.
Indeed.
And what the way I see it, man, I'm from a small town, Natchez, Mississippi. Everybody know you by your first and last name. And I grew up with nothing but sports around me all my life. I got a brother that's a diehard Eagle fan. Just got off the phone with him. Got another brother that's a 49er fan. Just got off the phone with him too, by the way. So by me seeing people like you, Angry, and you as well, Hood Quavius Cushington, it's the world for me, man, because I grew up at least 20 years without being able to have these type of conversations. And it's good that we can have it at any moment, at any time, and at any place, bro. So I love this, bro. Appreciate you, man.
So, man, we appreciate you.
Appreciate you too. And the last question I got: are we putting too much pressure on Caleb Downs to be successful for this defense? For this defense overall to be successful?
Hey, diamonds are not built without it, right? When we look at rubies and gold and all of this stuff, it's through the triple heats of pressure and time. And if this is what he wants, he's the first round draft pick. He should be angry at a whole bunch of other stuff because he wanted to be the number one overall, right? So he's number, he was drafted 11. So use that temperament, continue to ask for the pressure because you got a diamond future, bro. I wouldn't want him on the team if he's docile. I wouldn't want him on the team if he's passive. He should be looking at this thing saying, I'm about to change. When I walk out there on the field, this defense going to know my name, and my name is going to stretch out from as far as we are west all the way to the east because we are the real beast, the Dallas Cowboys. We own all of this. So step up, be ready, stand tall or not at all because Caleb 13 Downs is coming into town. And when we leave you, you will know my name. And it's all said and done. That's how he should approach this, by the way.
I agree. I can't agree any more than that. I mean, if just making it to the league, when you hear Jayshon Barham saying at the rookie talk that they had with
the symposium,
so Jayshon Barham said they asked him, was like, so how does it feel? How do you feel now that third round pick? How do you feel? He said it's not enough. He didn't say it was good. I feel great. No, he just said it's not enough. I got to put in some more work. I ain't where I want to be. Third round is good and all, but it ain't enough. That's the mentality we need.
We got to have it, man.
That's the mentality that we need.
Even though the Spartan movie came out many moons ago, and the storyline been remixed because Spartans was a bunch of brothers, not trying to make it that way, but that's a whole nother conversation on a whole nother stratosphere if we want to take it there. But one of the greatest moments on that movie is he asks, what is your profession? And the other guy was like, I'm a barbarian, I'm a carpenter. And he said, what's your profession? And he said, hey man, I'm a blacksmith. And then he turned to his group of people and he said, Sparta!
Spartan! What is your profession?
That's what I want, my guy. Barham to look at this. Yes, I may have been in the third round draft pick. Yes, the Cowboys might have kind of saw me at this spot, or other teams, 31 other teams saw me at this spot. But I'm going to make sure they know my name. They're going to pay for this because I'm going to bust some skulls around here. We're going to chip some teeth. We're going to make sure that you're going to have to stay double chin strapped up, baby, because that's what he was doing at Maryland. I get all of the Michigan stuff, but you're going to have to stay double chin strap up because that brother right here, him and Maris, oh, my God, they come reckless abandon, and they hit folks, and we get that on the Cowboys. Look how many times I've been telling y'all we was docile with our damn linebackers. When you see hole, you don't hit hole, and all of the slow feet, and they can't feel. Man, come on. We're going to be able to hit and feel now, baby. Come on with it.
Yeah, especially with the scheme that's being ran with the front five. You're three down and then your two outsides. Yeah, it's going to be something magical. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm not going to just jump out on a limb. No, scared money don't make money. Okay, we understand that. Scared money don't make money. But I'm from Chester, Pennsylvania. I'm from the Show Me State.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rocking regardless. Been a Cowboys fan since '81, the day I was born. Okay,
come on with
it. I've been with you when you was down. I've been with you when you was up. I'm still with you while you're down. Show me.
Okay.
Show me. I rocked with y'all when y'all was 1-15. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, we had Quincy Carter.
Bro.
Anybody
81, man, dog. You with my guy Everson Walls in there,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Yes, indeed. The man that everybody overlooked, and he was still able to pick it off 11 times for your mind. So I know where you've been cut from. And this is the thing that we all been saying. All three of us can say on the panel. We was Cowboy fans before Jerry bought the team, Dan.
Facts.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna be fans.
Even after
even the good Lord call them. We'll probably we'll still be fans. Come on, baby. What you got? Angry?
I came the year after Jerry bought the team.
What were you doing? What were you doing before that time frame, if you don't mind me asking, Dan?
I was born in '82, so it was like 82. I didn't start playing football till like 90.
Oh, okay.
And when I started watching football, and my sister was a Cowboys fan, so I started watching the Cowboys, and then I liked Michael Irvin, so I wanted to model my game after Michael Irvin, and then all of a sudden, boom, we win the Super Bowl. Yeah, so I was like, man, when the Carolina Panthers, from being from Carolina, it was like, okay, 95 Carolina Panthers or Dallas Cowboys. I'm like, nah, Dallas. I'm
that
Dallas.
expansion team, man. They did a lot to make sure that they juiced them. The Panthers, they juiced them Panthers, man. And they had a guy that was on our practice squad to get over there and took them to the damn Super Bowl. You remember that guy? I forgot his name, tip of my tongue. He was a backup quarterback. I forgot his name. Y'all pull him up, man. Y'all pull him up. Where my historians at, man, in the chat? Man, he was on the team with us, and he ended up going to the Carolina Panthers. And I believe they went to the Super Bowl. Did they went to the Super Bowl?
No.
No. They made a deep run in the playoffs, but they lost.
That was Jake
Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme.
Yeah, Jake Delhomme. Hey, good. Go look him up, man. Did they go to the Super Bowl? They didn't go to the Super Bowl, did they?
They went to the Super Bowl in 2004.
Yes, Jake Delhomme, and they lost to the Patriots.
And they lost.
I believe.
Yep. Lost
Man,
to the Patriots.
I know my history was like a little bit off and it was foggy, but I remember Jake, man. And, yeah. He cut his teeth with the boys, man. But Jimmy Smith was a Jaguar. Yes, Irving. And it goes to show you, man, them expansion teams. I remember my brother, who's an Eagle fan, he picked the damn Jaguars, and they were pretty good that year, but neither here nor there. It is for what it is.
I understand that Pennsylvania is not the show me state. It is a saying. But number two, even though I am from Chester, Pennsylvania, you couldn't pay me to be a pigeon. You could not pay me.
So you from PA?
Yeah, you couldn't pay. I'm literally 20 minutes away from the stadium. You know what I'm saying? And then I happen to move to Jersey, and now I'm still 20 minutes away from the damn stadium. Okay, so you couldn't pay me to be a pigeon.
Yeah, Pennsylvania, the real PA team is what, the Steelers, or is it going to be the Eagles? Okay, Steelers. Okay, anyway.
They ain't even state's favorite team.
Yeah, they ain't the state favorite team. They ain't the best team in their state. You know?
Nope, they ain't the best team in the state.
And they ain't the title. They the title town of their damn state. There, that's crazy, man.
But with it being 10:45, we've been on for a few hours here.
2 hours and 11 minutes. I see up there.
Yeah, and it was well worth it.
Yes,
I'm gonna be honest.
It was definitely worth it. Absolutely. I got to go eat though. But with that being said, just like you've done, Law Nation, and I've got it from you.
All right.
What would be your final word for Cowboys Nation?
Oh man. My final word is this right here, ladies and gentlemen, for those who watching. I get it. The naysayers going to say what they need to say. The pushback on the Cowboys' dream of people poking and making fun of you because it's been 30 years, 30 seasons. When we say we DC for life, it not mean for short. It's not tied for conditions only if you win. It's for life. So we locked in for life over here. We're not folding up like wallets nor lawn chairs. We coming for the East because we the beast over here. And even though we reside in the West, that's because we just the best. Cowboy Nation, stand tall or not at all. That's my final word, baby. Come on, baby, let's go, bro. I'm ready to put on some pads over here. Man, come on, man. I'm ready to put on some pads and everything. Come on, baby. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, man. I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Bring it. We right here, and we ain't going anywhere. Oh my goodness, boy! Oh my!
I love you. I love the energy. 44 years old,
yes, sir.
6'4", and about 100 pounds overweight. I'm not putting on no pads, bro. I got 6 children that keep me moving. I'm not putting on no pads. I'm not doing it. But my final word, first off. Big shout out, big graceful shout out to Law Nation for being here with us.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Showing up. Like, This means a lot. You know what I'm saying? When I say it's a sense of validation, I mean that. You know what I'm saying? But if I have a final word, man, my final word is just because I want my team to show me don't mean that I'm scared. It don't mean that I'm scared. I know what my quarterback can do when he's starting on the team when we play certain teams.
Right.
There's a reason why he has the record that he has while being the starter on the team when we play those other teams.
Mm-hmm.
So when y'all come in here asking the questions and making the comments that you do, all you're doing for me is validating everything that I think, because I only think about you guys as if I was Kenneth Redmond from Babyface, Kenny Edmonds, as if I was Babyface. 2 occasions. That's when we play y'all. Seems like y'all want to think about us all the time, but neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. This is Cowboys Nation. Ain't no reason to be scared. Don't be timid about nothing. Love your team. Rock with your team. It's your boy Hoodie. We're Cushion the Cowboy Smoke Hour. You already know what it is.
Hey, and my final word is this, Law Nation. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. Appreciate you rocking with us for as long as you have, bro. This is a dream for a Cowboys content creator. I ain't gonna front.
Oh my.
And like, yo, it really touched me. So I appreciate you for that. But Cowboys Nation, I appreciate you guys. You know, through the thick and the thin, the ups and the downs, the 12-5 seasons, the Dez called it, all these things, y'all still stay 10 toes down with the Dallas Cowboys. And you stay 10 toes down with these 3 content creators that you see on the screen. You know, without you guys, this is a journal entry. I always say it. So I appreciate you 2 guys on this screen right now on this panel. And I appreciate Cowboys Nation. Continue to be DC for life. People may try to throw you off the track, but don't let nobody derail that train. Stay on your pivot for your
like
team.
them bars, man. Come on with it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, once again, gentlemen, I truly appreciate you. Thank you both for blessing me with this opportunity. And hey, Lord willing, it's definitely gonna happen again.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Let's get it, man. All right, send that signal anytime, man. I'll see if I have time, man. Appreciate y'all. DC for life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, real quick, Law Nation. I'm gonna be down for that Cardinals game. Are you in the vicinity?
Yeah, man. I'm in the heart of Dallas. So yeah, man. Come on with it. Yeah, I'm in the heart of Dallas. Come on,
I
man.
have to take that trip.
Yeah. Come on with it, man.
Absolutely, man. And safe travels when you go out to Oxnard.
Thank you, man.
Sir.
Peace.
All right, fellas. Much love to everybody. Y'all be safe. You heard?
Much love. We out.
Peace.
Peace.